This is testimony from the border with a very powerful testimony. In this testimony, it is a news story also. The two go together because something is happening with this news story dealing with aliens. We were told that they would play cards. They would play this card, they would play that card, they would play this card, they would play that card. They would do this and that and this and that. They did all of that. They played all of their cards. And we were told the last card. Remember the last card. Aliens. Remember the last card. Don't forget. Don't forget the last card. Aliens. And now they are playing their last card. And let me tell you, they are on point. I don't know how. Most people, and I'm going to take my time on this one. Most people don't know where we are in prophecy. They are rebelling against the Most High, and they continue. I see this in the border and outside the border. They continue to rebel against the Most High. So they don't know where we are in prophecy. But what they're doing, they knew when to play the last card. They're on point. I can't stress to you enough how on point they are. How did they know this? The Most High is giving secrets to people within the borders. This is part of the testimony. He's giving secrets. They don't know these secrets. He's giving secrets to people in the borders. They don't know these secrets, but yet there are some things we haven't revealed to anyone. But it's like they know. This is what's mind-boggling. How is it they can be right in line? How is it they knew to play their last card right now? Yeah, they knew the people was coming out and getting within the borders. How did they know to play it right now? It actually started a couple of years ago. But right now, they ramped it up. They showed the so-called jet fighters and the UFOs flying through the sky. They showed this. They let the people hear what they were saying. Then they let time go by. Let that settle in. People forget. Then they show a little something a year or two later. Then they stop. Let that settle in. People forget. Then they just play the card, one right after the other. Is U.S. hiding aliens? Do the United States hide alien technology? The United States alien this, United States alien that. Is United States, this is something my wife said. Is the United States only one dealing with aliens? They have to let people know who Babylon is. They've done everything they can to let the people know who Babylon is, the hammer of the earth. People still don't know. What else? If they hadn't received it by now, it's just, there's no hope. But here it is, their last card. Their last card. Aliens. Aliens are not supposed to be real. So we have one before Congress testifying concerning, he's an eyewitness concerning what he knows concerning aliens. Now, he testifying before the lawmakers as if they don't know this stuff. They got the people dumb. As if they hadn't been sitting in meetings with the president of the United States talking about secret things they would never talk in front of everybody. These people are dumb. They eating it up, watching the whole press conference, checking it out, looking at it. That's trash. Fake news. They're saying everything what they're being told to say. We got to play this card. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it like this. We're going to do it like that. Here's your script. The man reading. I don't have any notes in front of me. Nothing. I have a testimony and it's coming out. If I'm sitting before someone to testify, all I got to do is tell what I know, tell what I saw. I don't need to read it. Head down reading. I don't need to read it. Remember, I know it. Why is he reading? It's a script. How people still don't get this. So what does this have to do with the testimony? Glad you asked. Glad you asked. Glad to share it with you. The Father, to the ones within the borders, the ones learning in Shabbat class, the ones you understand the words that the Most High have been giving us. You understand some deep stuff. You understand things most people wouldn't be able to wrap their head around. You understand things most people in the world, no one's bragging. You understand most people in the world have no clue of these things. You understand the work and the workings of Yahuah and his host. You've seen things. You understand things. You witness things. Don't take it lightly. Don't take it for granted. You know the words we've been getting. Lately, the Most High been dropping bombshell information after bombshell information. And here we go with another huge bombshell information. You don't want to miss the next Shabbat class. I promise you. You do not want to miss the next Shabbat class. The Most High has given us completeness to end time prophecies. This is the testimony. He's given us completeness. We didn't have completeness last week. We ain't had completeness last month. He's giving. We've been going around, and you're gonna see dots being connected. And he's given us the completeness to the end time prophecy. And you will not believe what's going to come out. It's going to make sense with a lot of things that we've already learned, but you're not going to believe. You're going to be scratching your head. You're going to let it marinate. You're not going to believe what comes out of this class. To the people in the borders and outside the borders that don't know the secrets, I feel sorry for you. And here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. Everything that's done in the dark will be brought to light. Even the secret things the Most High is giving to the people going to, one day, they're going to find out. They will find out when it's too late. Then they're going to remember. And they're going to know and understand there were a group of people that knew all of this stuff. They knew this stuff. So what's going to happen? You're going to feel a certain type of way. It is going to be too late at that point. You thought you were learning. You thought you knew something. If the Most High's hosts have not met with you, let me say this again. If the Most High's hosts have not met with you, you in trouble. If you don't know the instructions, I just got finished telling someone that I've been knowing for some time. If you don't know the instructions for us within the borders, and you don't do what we are instructed to do, we have specific instructions. If you don't do that, you dead. You dead. Now, if you in the border sitting there talking about what instructions he's talking about, you're going to have to do this before the wilderness journey. If you don't do this before the wilderness journey, you in trouble. Big trouble. You got connection with the Most High. You know him. Pray to him and ask him. Ask him why his host hadn't came to you. Or why you don't know this? And what is this he's talking about? The Most High does things a certain way, and it may not be the way we want it done. In the wilderness, he did things a certain way. Everybody didn't agree with it. This is where we are today. I'll give you a hint. Here's your hint. Before Yasharal left the land of Mitzrayim, they had specific instructions. What were their instructions? No one should be asking me what was their instructions. I should leave it right there. Everyone should know, but everyone does not know, so I'm going to have to tell you the specific instructions. You may know, but you don't know. What does that mean? You hadn't realized. He told them right before they left, take the blood of the lamb, put it over the doorpost, and put it over the lintels. And when the death Malak comes through, I will pass over. There's the clue. What if they didn't put the blood? That was their instructions. What if they didn't put the blood over the doorpost and over the lintels? What if? Death. You guessed it. You guessed it. Death. So at the time the Most High revealed a completeness to the end time prophecy, they are playing their final card, the alien card. Him revealing what he's revealing, it signifies, all right, my people ready now. My people, they ready. They ready. They know. He's revealed what we need to know. He's revealed everything we need to know now. The reason I'm laughing is someone thinking we know everything. That's not what we're saying. He had to reveal everything in the end time dealing with us now. That's what we're talking about. He did reveal some things beyond now. Wilderness is beyond now. And he know when and who to reveal these things to. This is something you would never guess in a million years. Just keep guessing. Just keep guessing. You will never guess in a million years. This is something man can't think of in his mind. This is something that has to be given. It has to be given, and it will be given to people that has been obeying. You know, when he says to leave these lands, come out, and they came out, do this, do that, they did it. There's another thing. One part of leaving, people don't know, okay, where to go. They don't know from the scripture. They don't know from the prophets. The host had met with them. They don't know from the signs. The Most High gave us signs to where we should be. They don't know, so they go anywhere. And then they expect to connect, and that's not how it happens. It just doesn't work like that. We know what the scripture says concerning knowledge and understanding. So in the midst of them revealing, playing their last card, the Most High is giving his people a completeness to end time prophecies. It's an honor to be a part of this. We know we are not worthy. We're not worthy of this. We went over this last Shabat class. It should be very clear in the mind of the ones in the class. We understood. The scripture told us why we're not worthy. But we are appreciative of the Most High. We poured out. Let it be known. This is my testimony. Let it be known. Yahuah is one, poured out his heart to the people. The Most High had me laying down, sleeping, teaching people. I'm like, man. The Most High had me teaching people with tears in my eyes. Yahuah is one. When Yahuah is one poured out his heart with the information the Most High gave me, that's showing love. You don't know what that means. And then people, they come, the rebels, they come against someone pouring out their hearts for whosoever. Whosoever. This thing does not have long to go. We don't have the years we had before. I'm here to tell you. Some of us been in the borders for years. We don't have the years. We don't have the years to go. And when everything go down, this is what the Father said. You won't see it coming. You won't even see it coming. That's a part of being in a stupor. That's why you won't see it coming. But it's coming. And when all's said and done, and when that little remnant marches off to the wilderness as in the time past, my conscience will be clear. I treated every question seriously. Seriously. The serious questions was treated. Now the foolish questions, you either one or two things happen. I asked you a question, or I ignored the question. You want to cuss me out and call me names? I'm not answering that. But all the serious questions we try to answer to the best of our abilities using the Most High's word. We spend hours upon hours upon hours answering emails, answering questions, getting people help, getting people the word. And it paid off for some. For the majority, you will hear the Yahuah Is One Channel voice. You will hear, when things break loose, you will hear the voice. Those scriptures will be popping, but it'll be too late at that point. Too late. Why? Yahuah Is One knew all of this and he didn't tell us. He knew all of this. We told what the Most High said told for where the people are. If you're not within the borders, or you're not a rebel within the borders, this knowledge was open to everyone in the borders, even if you in the wrong location. That's the Most High. He said, pray for those people over there in the wrong location. This is what he told us. This is what he told me. Pray for those people over there in the wrong location. They don't know no better. They don't know I'm about to kill them. They have no idea I'm about to slaughter them. Because they've done exactly what my word commanded them not to do. Clear conscience. My conscience will be clear. You can't say, well, he held back the secret. I was supposed to. You didn't get in the borders. You didn't connect. You rebelled. It won't be me. This is what I'm trying to say here. It will not be me. Who would ever think that the Most High would give us the information that we have now? Who would ever thought? And yes, it's more precious than all the silver and all the gold. You can have it. You can keep it. I don't want it. This is way more important, way more powerful. I understand what it says. In any precious gem, any silver, any gold, anything. I'd rather walk in my shoes, where I am now, than a multi-billionaire that have homes all over the world. He can have it. We know his end. We know the destruction that's coming. Thanks be to the Most High for completion of the end time prophecy. It's finished. It is no doubt. It's finished. What he want us to know, we know. We know now. We knew about the journey. We knew about the trip. We knew how we're going to come out. We knew what to look for to come out. We know about the sign. We know all these things, but there's something huge that he's just revealed. If you're in the class, you don't want to miss this. You remember the last bombshell? Told everyone to make sure you're sitting down. Sure enough, it was a bombshell. We heard from people we hadn't been hearing from. Yeah, that thing, a bomb will shake you up. And it did. It shook our core. That message, the message, it shook our core. And it corrected our thinking. It corrected my thinking. To the Most High, all the praise. This is Testimony from the Borders.